In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go from NRG Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. That was Harold Landry making the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackle made by Elijah Molden. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This time they're going to get there and they drop him. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 27-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Pass caught, 9-yard line. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone. Getting the offense established in its top gear right here. Early on.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. He's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing now, Milton. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's Milton. Dumps it off to his running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
That's grabbed at the 10. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. He manages 13 on this punt return. And it's going to be Texans football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the 27. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Titans will get set to take over. 1st down, ball at the 36. Throwing now, off play action. He's going deep this time. Brought in inside the 20. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. And it's going to be second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10 now. This is reeled in by Edwards. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
They'll throw on first. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down on the play by T'Vondre Sweat. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, second and 9. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. This is ahead for about 5. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Shotgun now on third down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He fields it from the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 32. Taking a deep shot here. That one's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
They go play action on first. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. throwing now from the gun. He's loaded another one up. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. That throw finds Okonkwo. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Milton back to throw. That finds Burks, complete. He has room past the 25. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Brought in right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's got it! Had to lay out for it, but touchdown! The Titans parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Handoff headed right. It's Edwards. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. He puts some air under this one, deep right. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans looking at 3rd and 12. They'll throw it. He has the 1st over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down from the red zone. He's on the move. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He'll look to throw. Throw caught at the 6. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get some late points and the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Jackson now to return it. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
A give now from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throw on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on each way.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. He's back to throw. Finding Collins. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Milton. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Titans will have a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page. So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Here's 2nd and 11. Forced out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Milton to throw. And there's Derek Stingley Jr. with the pick. Texans have it to zero Courts his 7th interception of the season.
That's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They'll try the right side with Edwards. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that one. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Looking to the air here. Ooh, almost to throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. The receiver gets it on the handoff. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
And the Titans opting for a 50B, a nickel set 3rd down. Back to throw. Has it at the 7. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Edwards will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. On the ground, it's Edwards again. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only 1 yard there, back-to-back stops, and decision time now on 4th and goal. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. That'll be complete to Burks. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. They'll run here on first down. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing now, Milton. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To throw, Milton. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. First and goal a little bit tougher here. Milton now. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Titans cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They go play action here. Wow, wide open here, complete. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Not worried about 3 downs when you need only 1. Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Play action on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here's Edwards. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. Here's a nickel look by the Titans. Third down. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Pass play coming here. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 35-yard line.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Whew. I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now looking to throw. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great. Kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st. From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's 2nd down coming up. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone. Mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans push this to an 8-point game. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
19. Caught, nice gain left side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Milton back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Dump off caught by his back. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. On the move, past the 40. He's got room to roam here. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Has the Houston touchdown. The Texans push this to an 8-point game. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans push the lead to 2 scores now. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Jackson now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Milton. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. To the air, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes, and yes, and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
Still some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Titans have some new life in the fourth.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. Gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans jump in front now by 5. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying it left side with Edwards. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Sticking with Edwards here. Across the 45 and still going. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First down and they go right back to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Now a give to Edwards running left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They connect for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
So close to getting off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Here he is to throw. Pass is caught at the 9. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Setting up to pass. Finds a seam down the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. All right, one more snap to play here. One final shot here. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the Titans make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So, yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Titans are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.